Yes guys, welcome back, and today we've got something very special in store for you today. We have got the main man Yanni himself come down with his Porsche 991.2 GTS. He's getting a set of custom wheels, suspension, as well as our custom alignment. So make sure you stay locked in and keep watching.
Right, so we've got Yianni'S 991 Targa 4S here. Today he has come in for lowering springs, H&R lowering springs, and our custom 20-inch alloy wheels, fully forged. So yeah, let's crack on with this car, get the wheels off, we'll get it on the ramp, we'll get the wheels off, get the tyres changed over, put the springs on, whack it on the alignment machine, and then yeah, then he can be gone. So yeah, watch this one, it's gonna be a good one.
Right, Ryan, so I see that one's dropped down now.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? What are we dropping down here? What's going on?
This is the camber arm.
Yeah.
So this obviously adjusts your camber here.
Yep.
So we take this out and then we can unbolt the bottom of the shock here.
Okay.
Yeah, so this has to come out before we unbolt it because we can't get to the bolt otherwise.
All right.
And then we can drop the shock out.
Right, so drop this down for me. This is already there ready, yeah?
Yeah, it's already. And then so this bolt here.
Okay.
Then we'll pop that out and then drop the shock out. The top mount's already undone. That does from the inside.
Yep.
You see me taking all the trims off earlier.
From the inside, so that's why you've done all that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Dan. Dan, what are you doing here?
I've already stripped down the suspension, put the H&R lowering spring on already.
Have you already?
Yeah.
Wow, is that it there?
Yeah, that's it there, my man.
You don't mess around, do you? So this side's done, that side's not done yet, is
so
it?
this side's done, I've just got to do that side and then start putting the front all back together.
Right, so the wheels are on, the car's now been lowered, it's going to come off the ramp and go straight onto the four-wheel alignment.
So this is obviously the brand new system, it's got everything on here. So you go Porsche, 911, 991, there's a Targa, Plasm Sport, 4S, minus 10 mil, with rear axle steering.
It's a serious machine, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So hopefully we can get it all set up. The rear ends always play up a little bit, but the front's not too bad.
Looks different, doesn't it, from here now?
It looks mad, doesn't it? So we've got Yianni'S car on the Hunter machine at the moment. We've just done lowering springs on the car. I keep standing in front of the sensors. But on this one, it's not going to be so bad because we've done so many suspension changes, coilovers, everything. We actually set it up pretty much near enough where it needs to be. So as you can see here, usually you could just chuck it together. You'd probably have like 2.5 degrees of negative camber or whatever, but we try and get it as close as possible. Just obviously we've done quite a few. So on the back here, I've just got to try and get the camber in a little bit more. So that's a degree and a half. Of camber on the rear. I just want to get the car straight as possible, so obviously tyre wear and stuff like that. And then the toe, because it's towing out, so when you're towing out you're going to scrub the inside. If you're towing in, you end up scrubbing the outside. So here, I'm just going to bring it in here so the toe's all even as well, and then we'll do the fronts. So what I'm going to do first is adjust the camber first, because there's no point adjusting the toe because you get the toe dead straight, and then if you adjust the camber in or out, it's going to put the toe out straight away. So always do camber first and then toe. So on Porsches, this is your rear camber arm here. And you've got the adjustment bolt right here, your camber bolt. And then up here, you probably won't be able to see it in camera, you might be able to depending on lighting. So where my finger is right now, see these fingers here? That is the toe up here. Okay, so on the wheels and tyres, obviously camber does this, and then toe does that. So you can have toe in, you can have toe out, or you can have it dead straight. Camber, negative camber, positive camber. So I'm going to try and get this car dead straight. I mean, with the specifications that the cars have anyway, they will always have negative camber. If you go too much like that anyway, the car's not going to drive nice at all, to be fair. Now I do a lot of positive camber on our shop cars. Reason being is when you've got positive camber, when you're launching that car, the wheels will always try and squat in. So the aim is to try and get as much traction on the road, so as much of that tyre on the road, so you can get a lot more grip, because if I'm doing a lot of negative camber, the wheels are going to want to go out even more. So I'm probably going to get about a third of my tyre actually touching the road properly. Because if I do the positive camber and get it dead straight, then I'll pretty much get 100% of that tyre. 80% most of the time, but the more grip you get, the better. So, I mean, we cater for all track cars, we cater for everything, so I can do a setup for any car. Yeah, any setup that you like, then yeah, we've got the machine there.
What about a design like this for yours? I know, but we're doing it.
I've done the camber within a couple of seconds, but you probably can't see on the screen, but I've got them bang on now. So you've got 1.5 degrees on each one. So you measure it by degrees and obviously by minutes on when you do alignment. So I will now do the toe on this side, which will bring the camber in very slightly as well, not a lot, but it will bring it in. Then the nut on the toe now, don't want to loosen it too much because it will drop in quite a bit, just because of the weight of the car. So if I loosen that off, so the toe is going to be the middle left one. So it's saying it's 10 minutes, so it should be loose enough. Let's get this spanner on here now. Try and adjust it. And there we go. So the toe is now bang on. Right, it's 10:11 is bang on. Now we've got to try and tighten this up without moving that. So let's get that on there. That on there. So that's that side all done. Pop this back up. Right, now to do the driver's side toe. The camber's already spot on. Is with the camber bolts is once we change the suspension, I always give it maximum positive camber. Reason being is obviously A, it can help us save time, and B, most of the time the getting it on max positive is pretty much where they want to be. I'm not going to say it's on every single car, but the amount of Porsches that we've done now, maximum positive camber, yeah, just it helps save time. So say if you just put it together and you chuck it all together, it can, yeah, you're going to end up spending, you could spend an hour, 2 hours aligning a car, but if you do it on a Porsche, like we do here, I always do it maximum positive camber, just because it helps save time when you're doing the alignment that we're doing now. Right, so that's the rear all done now, all literally parallel now. So like, as you can see, it will move very slightly. The targets are so sensitive. So we are pretty much all good on that now. I'm just going to move to the front. I'm going to do the caster adjustment. So caster adjustment, obviously I've got to turn the steering 90 degrees to the right, straight, 90 degrees to the left. You'll see me do it, and then once I adjust the front, and we're good to go. Right, now that's all done, I've measured the caster. I've now got to clamp the steering wheel so it's dead straight. Obviously, if I don't clamp it when it's dead straight, when I'm adjusting the toe, he could drive out and the steering wheel could be off to the right, could be off to the left. So I'm going to clamp it dead straight so the steering wheel doesn't move at all. Right, and as you can see here, the actual driver's side front toe is out of its specification. So I'm going to get the camber in first again, and then once the camber's in, I'll adjust the toe. Caster is slightly out on the left side, but these don't actually have caster adjustment on them. You can get the caster adjustable arms, but it's not majorly out at all. So once I adjust everything, everything should slot itself in, and yeah, this car should go straight as a dart. Right, so that's the camber all done. There's only a very slight adjustment on it, but on these you just loosen the 13mm nuts at the top of the strut, and then you can either push it in or pull it out, depending on where it's sitting. So that's that one all done as well, and then we're going to go up in the air and we're going to do the toe.
Now I see why he didn't want to do the front. So once you crack the locking nut off, we can adjust the arm, as you can see there. A bit tricky to get to, not a lot of space, but there we go, it's moving. It's the bottom row on the left. Perfect, straight in the middle on the line there, look.
Right, so what we're going to do now, Car's all done. We're just going to print out the before and after. Work order has been saved. It'll print out. We'll get the car down, take all the targets and that off, and then the car is all done, ready to go. So yeah, let's bring it down.
So guys, this is now complete, and man, what a transformation. Not only has that brushed silver finish complemented the Miami blue wrap perfectly well, those offsets, I mean, this is a problem with centre lock cars. The stock offsets that Porsche give, they're right in the arch, and the whole stance of the car is not nice. Right now, it's nice and wide. It is, yeah, the stance on the road is awesome. It looks the part, and as we've aligned it on our system, it drives really, really well as well. But now when you look at it, you can see that it just sits sick. And we've got the main man here himself, who's
Amazing.
gonna enjoy
car.
this.
It's a different car. The only thing is, he's actually annoyed me now.
The colour.
He's got a beautiful GT silver car at the back, and I'm just like, oh, do I take the wrap off? So this is GT silver, which is what my car is underneath the wrap. And I'm looking at this thinking, oh, should I take the wrap off now? Brutal. And that is my wheel with the colour and everything else. So I don't know what to do. What to do.
The good thing is about these, they'll suit both colours, isn't it?
I know.
You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna have to think about it. By the time this video comes out, it could be colour change already.
yeah, it could be a different colour. We never know. But no, respect. Thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really
Thanks for working with
appreciate.
us.
But yeah, wicked. Wheels lowered.
Enjoy it, man. When you want some more power,
Nice.
give us a shout.
Not on this. Not on this. I might put some more power on something else. I think this is
Yeah.
like my nice normal car where you just drive nicely.
Yeah. The Sunday driver.
If I want to say something too, I just come pick up the ESMOTOR.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it, guys. Yianni'S going off now to enjoy his new wheels on his GTS. Respect, bro.
That's it. I'm done. Heading back to London.
Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe.
ES Motors for life.
That's it.